Good afternoon. Union members at a Scottish engineering firm are holding talks over fears about its financial position. GMB Scotland said the news that Bifab is on the verge of calling in administrators was a hammer blow. The company employs around 600 staff at yards in the Western Isles and Fife. Around 160 of those are at Arnish on Lewis.
At the minute we're gathering information as to the exact implications of what we're hearing in the press. The concerns are that the Bifab themselves have got some issues around cash flow and they're unable to meet their obligations, and therefore that will obviously have a knock-on effect on Arnish. And of course the jobs at Arnish are so much more significant for us than the similar number of jobs in Glasgow wouldn't have the impact. So as a council we're obviously really concerned about it.
The proposed new contract for GPs in Scotland has been published. Billed as the biggest change to contracts in a generation, it aims to reduce the workload of doctors and bring in a minimum earning expectation of around £80,000. The Scottish Government will also provide funding to reduce the risks associated with GPs owning or leasing their own premises.
It's a new model based on a team of health professionals with the GP as the lead clinician, which will help to reduce their workload and make sure the patient gets to the most appropriate health professional. Backed up with £100 million next year to make sure that the contract better reflects things like health inequalities and deprivation, and making sure that we get this new contract off to a flying start if the profession vote for it, which I certainly hope they do.
A passenger plane has been involved in a near miss with an RAF fighter jet in the Highlands. The BAE Jetstream was flying near Wick in June when its pilot spotted the RAF Typhoon coming towards him at 400 miles per hour. The two aircraft missed each other by just 250 feet, with the civilian pilot sending his plane into a dive to avoid a collision. The value of Scottish salmon exports has increased by more than 50% in the first 9 months of this year. Salmon sales between January and September were valued at £483 million. France has overtaken the USA as the largest export market for Scottish salmon, with sales worth nearly £45 million. Now here's Sean with the weather forecast.
STV Weather, sponsored by Thompson.
Good afternoon. We've got much sunnier weather coming in from the northwest at the moment, and that'll extend south and east through today, but still a lot of cloud in central and eastern parts, but sunshine breaking through here a little bit later on. Staying windy across the north and the northwest, with gales continuing through the rest of the day and also into tonight as well. The wind slowly easing off into tomorrow. Some scattered showers though coming into the Western Isles. No showers spreading into northern and western areas overnight tonight. Elsewhere it should be largely dry with clear spells, and temperatures down to about 7 or 8 degrees in a few of the glens. Then tomorrow, dry and bright start for many of us, staying that way in the northeast, but rain developing in the west, some on the heavy side. Bye-bye.
STV Weather, sponsored by Thompson.
That's all for now. Norman will be here at 6 with a full roundup of today's news and sport. Until then, from everyone here, have a very good afternoon. Goodbye.